Hey friends, it's Mitzi. Thanks for joining me today. I am so excited to share my Hobonichi 2026 December setup, as well as checking out the Hubman and ChubGirl subscription box for the very first time. I've been seeing their stuff for a while now and finally fell down the rabbit hole, which to me means getting all of the stuff. So that's why I got the ultimate subscription box level, the one that has the washi tape and the pins and the extra little this and that. The idea of getting so many stickers, I mean, look at all these planner stickers, guaranteed every month, fully themed out, is really appealing to me. But the thing that had the most allure to me was these Hobonichi specific planner stickers. I love Hobonichi planners, and I'm going to be using 3 of them this year. And this one, this cousin, is going to be all Hubman and ChubGirl. At least that is my plan going into the new year. So let's get started. Let's bring you up a little bit closer so that we can get a good view here. So we always begin with washi tape. At least I do. I love washi tape. There are so many different kinds, so many different patterns, and the fact that Hubman and Chub Girl has vinyl washi tape that coordinates with whatever sticker set that you get, whether it's a subscription or a set that you buy. Outside of the subscriptions, I just think it's awesome that they always have coordinating washi tape. Now, to be honest with you, December is always a toss-up for me. Either I am fully down with finishing off a planner or a journal that I've been working on all year, or in this case, I am so excited to start next year that I kind of fall off at the end of the year. And because it's the holiday season, honestly, I'm just so busy and I want to put family first because it's the only time that I get to have all my children home if I'm lucky. And so my priority is really to making the holidays everything that I want it to be for them. So doing this setup of December might just be the only thing that I do for the remainder of the year until the first, if I'm completely honest, because I'm going to be focusing on my family and taking time to really enjoy their company. And I'm okay with that. I'm going to start off by putting on the days of the week and the numbers, and I'm going to speed that up for time's sake here, and just chitter chat away. So there was a time in my life where doing something like this would really bother me. Starting something and not fully completing a book uh, would really just drive me bananas. But lately, I have realized that I need to just do what brings me joy. In my life outside of YouTube, I clean and organize homes for a living. So I'm a big fan of Marie Kondo and her philosophy when it comes to organization. Keep only those things that speak to your heart. So if I take that idea and I put it into my just daily life, and I think I'm only going to do the things that speak to my heart, then if that means stopping one notebook and putting it away for the rest of the year and starting a new one, then guess what? I'm okay with that. So if you're watching this and you're like me, somebody who just likes watching planner videos, having them in the background as I set up my planner, and maybe you'd like to subscribe and have me as a voice in the background while you set up yours. I'm really new to this whole YouTube thing. I think this is maybe my, oh gosh, 7th video that I've made. I just thought, I'm trying to figure out exactly what my quote unquote vibe is. I mean, gosh, what is my vibe? I'm a 53-year-old lady who enjoys hanging out in my little crafty corner, playing with paper and collecting stickers and getting ink on my fingers, hanging out with my 96-year-old puppy dog. That's my vibe. As a journaler, I really enjoy documenting things, whether that's tracking daily habits or documenting weekly projects. I enjoy having a place that I can look back and see what I've accomplished through time. And I guess this is just the next step in doing that, the next culmination of documenting uh, things that I do, the life that I live, the progress that I've made. So on this channel, I'm going to be doing a few different types of videos, planner videos like this, to just kind of chat and maybe do a few creative, inspirational things in my journal, but mostly just chatting, I think. My favorite thing about YouTube is how vast it is of knowledge of so many unique and also very specific things. I love that I could find a community of people that has the same interests as I do, that enjoy the same things that I do, and that together we all share ideas, share inspiration, and share all the things that go along with whatever happens to be your thing. And in my case, my thing is paper. My thing is notebooks and fountain pens and beautiful ink and cute stickers. These type of videos will always be under the header of Plan with Me. I also am doing ones that are under the heading of Create with Me. And in those ones, I plan on doing my paper crafting, junk journaling, um, card making, that type of thing. So if that is stuff that is interesting to you, then I invite you to check out those Create with Me videos. And then the last um, video that I'm planning on making, and I've made one already, is my shop with me. And basically, I am a shopper. I love finding deals and bargains when it comes to planners and paper crafting, fountain pens, inks, stickers, um, all that type of stuff. I love finding me a deal. I've got an amazing paper store right down the street from me. A little too close. I could walk there if I really wanted to, but it's about a 60-second car drive otherwise. Um, anyway, I normally go there on Fridays to pick up a little treat for myself for getting through another week. Um, and so I'm always finding exciting, uh, wonderful things down there at that shop. I'm also a very avid thrift store shopper as well. I thrift about once a week, once or twice a week with my daughter, and we really in love finding a bargain. We love finding a diamond in the rough. We love finding insane craft supply destashing that people drop off at the Goodwill. Um, and I love sharing it all. My best friends all live out of town or out of state. And when we do get the opportunity to get together, we love to shop. We love to introduce new things that we're into individually to each other. My thing being notebooks and planners and stickers and fountain pens. And when we're not able to be together, I'm always on the lookout for that same type of thing that I think that I might be interested in or that make me think of them. I like to tell them it's the next best thing to shopping with them is shopping for them. And I found some really cute stuff this year that I'm hoping to share with them and also with you. I gotta be honest and say that some of the most amazing finds I've had this year are things that I have discovered off of YouTube, off of other people's videos of things that I did not even realize were out there. I can see the viral fountain pen, color fountain pens from Five Below and get real sad that we don't have a Five Below. And then suddenly, a year and a half later, be so excited when, holy cow, we're getting not one, but two Five Belows in my area. Because I discovered these pins on somebody's planner video a year and a half ago, I got the experience of standing in line on opening day with my two darling little nieces, being one of the first 100 people in, getting free, or not free, but getting $10 gift cards to then use to buy these viral pins. And I wouldn't have been able to have that experience if I hadn't seen those pins on somebody's video, gosh, a year, year and a half, maybe even 2 years ago. So that's my hope here, is that maybe I will be able to introduce you to something new on one of my videos. Maybe it's these Hubman and ChubGirl stickers. Maybe you've never seen these before. Or maybe it's the Happy Planner word stickers that I love using in my spreads. It's all about helping each other discover new things that bring joy to our lives. So as I mentioned before, I am brand new to making these types of videos. And honestly, I'll probably look back and think that these first few videos are kind of cringy. But that's okay. It's all about learning. It's all about documenting the journey and having fun. So if you enjoy this type of thing, please come back, subscribe, do all the things, and we can kind of go on this journey together. So I've got my stickers on, I've got a little bit of pen on, and now we're going to write in some important dates here. I'm using my Jinhao 10 fountain pen that I got off of Amazon. It's my favorite pen these days. $20, and it is a great dupe for the what's it called? The Pilot Vanishing Point that was in my budget. I didn't feel like spending a whole lot of money until I knew if I liked a clicky fountain pen. Let's see, I've got shopping, outing, and then on the 18th, I'm super excited because my son is coming home from college for the Christmas break. He works at the university, so to have this period of time off is probably the longest period of time that he'll be at home this entire year. And then we also have Kiara coming home on the 22nd. Now I know that my planner spread probably looks pretty bare, but I kind of like to add in as I go through the month. If there's things ahead of time that I can put down, I do. But for the most part, I'm really lucky that I live a pretty chillaxy, relaxy life day to day. Right here is our big celebration days. I've got my two high school besties coming to my house on the 23rd. It's basically going to be um, good food, lots of chatter, a little busting on our husbands, all in fun, of course. Some gift giving because I love gift giving and just enjoying each other's company. We always try to plan a get together around the holidays because we know that we're all going to be in the same area code or same two area codes during the holiday season. The older I get, the more grateful I become knowing that these two women are still in my life after, wow, gosh, 4 decades. Um, oh, hold on a second. This sticker is, well, it is sticking, and that's what stickers do. Let's see if I can get this off. I placed that on wrong. A little human error on my part. I'm not going to blame the sticker. I'm not going to blame the paper. I'm going to just blame myself here. So let's see if I can figure out how to get this off without ripping the paper. Nope. I'm just gonna leave it. So anyway, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day is basically just gluttony days for us. We do charcuterie board, we drink champagne, we eat Chinese food, um, and we just relax. So these days, I know that I am going to be tired. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, yes. Because I'm self-employed, I have the luxury of making up my own schedule every month. I have uh, regulars of where I do just basic housekeeping, and then I also have uh, people that I do exclusively organizing for. And it fluctuates here and there, but for the most part, I like to work 3, 4 days a week. Um, and that allows me to always have time for the things that I enjoy doing outside of what I do for a living. They say do what you love and then it doesn't feel like work. And I got to tell you, in my personal life, I love organization. And so when I decided to do this, it was just the perfect fit for me. Oh, but what isn't perfect is I put these stickers in the wrong spots. I tend to forget sometimes that the Hobonichi starts on Monday. It doesn't start on Sunday. So let's try to get this off this paper without ripping it. Toner paper, I think, is fabulous for fountain pens, but for stickers, eh, it's just really delicate. So we are going to get this placed down on the correct day here on Thursday, which is a typical day that I like to take off. Okay, there we go. Friday, I have a family that I have worked with for over a decade now. So here we go. That is my spread for December. I've added a couple more little pops of color, some happy planner stickers that I'm trying to use up from my happy planner stash. I don't plan on buying happy planner stickers anymore, but don't hold me to that. If I see them at a thrift store for a good price, I often will grab them. The last thing I like to add on are some motivational quotes. Um, this one says, "The days are long, but the years are short," and that is particularly meaningful here at the end of the year. And then I will just grab a couple more and throw them on here just to add a little bit of yellow to coordinate with the little penguin that has the little bits of yellow on it. So these Hubman and ChubGirl uh, Party Penguin colors are perfect colors for me, even for the holiday season, because I'm not a red and green Merry Christmas kind of gal. I'm more of a blue and white, wintry colors kind of gal. So here I'm going to add another motivational quote. It's a good day for a good day, and I hope that you're having a great day. I want to thank you for joining me here, whatever day you happen to find this video. The next 4 weeks are going to fly by, and soon it will be New Year's Day. So we're going to throw one more little quote on here for the beginning of next year. And I have picked out a quote that says, "Today is a new beginning." And as I am gently reminded as I make this video, I have to remember that it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be mine. And this is what sparks joy in my life today. And tomorrow, it probably will be something different because every day is different. And that's why I love documenting on paper, because it allows me to be able to look back and see days or specific things that brought joy into my life, especially on those days where I might be facing challenges. Those are the days where I need to find joy the most. And I found that if I look for it, I always find it. Thanks for hanging with me today. Hope to see you next time. Bye.